I'll be here, blah, blah, blah. Yo, it's starting from Cardigan. Okay, sorry, I shouldn't react yet.
All right. Swifties, this is it. December 10th, 2020. The year to end all years, according to the Mayans. It is the day of the release of Willow, the official music video, and also the entirety of Evermore, Taylor Swift's 9th studio album. I'm here with Captain Natty. My name is The Chemist. We are going to give you our live reactions. Anything before we jump in?
So it's currently, what time is it? It's currently 9:15. Willow debuted 15 minutes ago. We missed the premiere
Let's pretend it's exactly 9
sorry.
o'clock right now.
Rewind 15 minutes. We were frantically setting up this. We both have the videos up, or the music video up. We're going to watch it for the first time, give you our live reaction. We're filming this, obviously, Thursday night, the night Taylor Swift announced this surprise album, just like she did Folklore, announces it the day it comes out, releases a music video for it, along with the rest of the album.
Yep.
We're reacting to it now. Tomorrow we will record our Hot Takes episode.
That's right.
We'll get a full day to listen through and give you our hot takes on this album, as we do for every album.
Hot takes. The spiciest of takes.
So you can look forward to that. But for now, let's get in to this. Okay, my initial reaction, just literally looking at the first frame of the video, this literally picks up where Cardigan left off. The Cardigan music video ends, this music video begins.
She's taking off the cardigan, putting right back on the cardigan. Alright, Swifties, I'm starting the music video in 3, 2, 1, go.
The invisible string.
Coming out of a willow.
Hence the title of the song. Following the invisible string.
Who was that in the reflection? Was that Joe?
I mean, fake Joe, yeah.
Okay. Asian Joe. Adult Taylor.
Wedding! No. Maybe.
Unless she's playing at her own wedding. She's performing for the
Right.
world. She's trapped in the box. Now she's in a cult. It's a lot like Ready for It. Some sort of Wiccans are summoning balls of light. She joins in with the Wiccans. Now she's no longer wearing her cardigan. But she finds her man.
So she followed the invisible string right to him. Like it says an invisible string.
That makes sense.
And they walk out into the daylight.
Willow, the video, starring Taylor Swift. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's get some hot takes.
Okay, so first of all, it's like, she said this is literally the sister album to Folklore.
Right.
And so we get right into it. I mean, it's picking up right where Cardigan left off. Literally, invisible string. There's that, it's not an invisible string, but that's kind of what that
Right.
one single thread of gold tied me to you.
You're
That's
right. She does say it's gold.
from the song.
From the song Invisible String. She says it's invisible, but also gold. It can't be both.
Right.
So it's the song that's
Well, it's an invisible gold thread, right? Like, it's invisible because you can't see it, but the thread is gold, and the golden in the sense that it's sacred, it's priceless,
and rare. Okay.
It's rare. Yeah.
So not gold the color, but gold the mineral, and also invisible.
No, gold the image of gold,
gold
just what it
metaphor.
represents. Yeah,
Got
what
it
it represents.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, I gotta pull up the lyrics here. But musically, just plopping right into Folklore, and that's really what we're gonna get with the rest of this album. What I envision is, I wonder if Taylor had actually started writing these. She probably did start writing these before Folklore came out. She just realized she had so many songs, she was just gonna release 2 albums. And so that's why she's calling it the sister album. I really do think it's going to, every single era of Taylor has been different, but not now. And then to be fair, this comes out the same year as Folklore, so it's not really like we're in a new era. It's the same era, and she's just in such a space that she can just keep producing music.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Folklore. It didn't even get an era, so to speak.
I mean, it's just being continued here. We're not starting a new season. This is the same season. It's the same,
This is still season 3, by the way.
Because it all fits together.
So this song was written by Taylor Swift along with Aaron Dessner.
From National.
So not William Bowery, a.k.a. Joe Alwyn.
Right.
We still need to talk about Long Pond Studios.
Yeah, we never got to release an episode on Long Pond Studios.
But yeah, that'll have to wait.
That was good. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait a while, I guess. I don't know.
So yeah, Joe is not a writer on this one, nor does he star in it. He got kicked out for somebody named Takak Lee.
Okay, so I was very confused for a second. I just looked up Willow lyrics.
Yeah,
and it pulled up the song by Jasmine Thompson.
Right.
And I was like, this is not the song I just heard.
Yeah. So Taylor says, "I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night," which is very topical because Gen Z is all about sea shanties right now. So if you go on TikTok, they're always, singing sea shanties.
I mean, I don't think that's why she literally explains that line, the next line. So I don't think that's what she's referring to at all.
Well, let's see. Let's give her the
rough
benefit
on the
of the doubt.
surface, but you cut through like a knife, right? That's right. She's the water, rough on the surface. His ship rolled through, cut through like a knife. Ripple effect.
Okay.
Causing a disturbance.
And if it was an open shut case, much like this current discussion, if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from that look on your face. So he's given a look on his face that makes it seem like it's not an open shut case. Like his ship's not rolling through the night and cutting through the knife. And she's lost in your current like a priceless wine. Why would a priceless wine be lost in a current?
She's just like singing about wine? I don't know what's going on.
We're gonna have to come back to this line.
Let us know in the comments if you know what this is referring to.
Right. We're gonna have to give this some thought and get back to you guys.
Okay, hot take. Again, we still haven't even read through all the lyrics. We've only listened to the song once. We watched the music video once. I'm a little nervous because this song just feels like a rehash of so many other songs that we've already gotten on Lover and Folklore so far. You know what I mean? It's nothing new.
Well, we do know that Taylor Swift is very bad at picking singles. So who knows? Maybe this will be the worst song on the album, much like Me.
Well, Cardigan was the lead single of Folklore, and that's like one of the, if not the best song on that album.
Definitely not the best song on the album.
It's definitely top 3.
Because Betty is the best song on the album.
Okay, anyway.
Exile is the second best song, so at most top 3.
Okay, anyway. But you see what I'm saying though so far? This just feels like she's sung about this before, which is fine, but I don't know, it's nothing new yet. We're just getting into it.
Right.
I've only heard it once, but just on what I've heard so far, it's like, it's like she pulled from Invisible String, she pulled from maybe some of her songs on Reputation of Folklore or Lover about the beginning of their relationship. She pulled from, I mean, to be fair, she's singing about the beginning of this relationship, so like obviously there's going to be parallels, but so far I'm not really, I mean, there's some good imagery in here, but I'm not seeing anything new, if that makes sense.
Alright, let's skip to the chorus. The more you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man.
Okay, so this is where I saw treacherous. Nothing safe is worth the drive, and I'll follow you home.
Okay.
Where it's like there's that sense of like this is risky. Yes. I might regret this.
What?
Right, you're wrecking my plans.
So is there another song where she says wreck my plans? That sounds like a familiar phrase.
I mean that's just a phrase in general. I can't think of it off the top of my head in another Taylor song.
All right, I'll get back to you on that one.
But yeah, again, the more you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. That's like all of Treacherous. I'll do anything you say if you say it with your hands. That's straight from Treacherous.
And then we know that the best part of any Taylor Swift song is the bridge, so let me read that.
You're skipping verse 2?
Yeah, I'm skipping around because this is not our full episode. We'll come back to this.
That's true. We'll do a full one.
Life was a willow, and it bent right to your wind. They count me out time and time again. That's the media counting her out, giving her crap.
Right, that's like her where she was stuck in the box in the music video.
Right, she was stuck in the box, she's performing.
Just performance, glass, she can't ever get out. People are looking in, but she can't get out.
Similar to the fishbowl image in the Lover music video.
Lots of repetition here. I'm not saying it's bad.
She's done 9 albums.
I know. Oh, before we go any further, her 8th and 9th album are sister albums, 1989.
Oh.
Her birth year, she's turning 31.
I did not even notice that.
Yep.
I was scrolling through TikTok and they were going through all. Oh, I got some hot takes that we need to go through for Lover, no, for Folklore. But by the way, we're not done with Folklore. We're gonna
come back to
get every song.
We'll get through every song on these 2 albums.
Mark my words, we are not ending this podcast without doing an episode on Betty, Taylor Swift's second best song she's ever released, only behind London Boy. So we will get back to that. Don't you worry. But the rest of this bridge. Life was a willow, and it bent right to your wind. I came back stronger than a 90s trend. So the media keeps bashing her down time and time again, hit her down, she comes back up, stronger than a 90s trend. You know, scrunchies, they're back. Don't even worry about it. They were there in the 90s, gone in the 2000s, 2020, they've come back. That's Taylor. She was popular in the 90s. Actually, Taylor was popular in the 2000s, but like a 90s trend, she comes back and back and back into our hearts, into our lives, and into our Spotify playlists.
Okay, so I have to say, as I'm reading through the lyrics, the music, I really like this. Like, the style of this song is like my favorite style of music in general. So I really like how it sounds. And lyrically, this is a very strong song. Like, I think my hesitancy here is because I'm so familiar with all her other work. Like, this song taken by itself is really good. But there's part of me that just expects something new. Every Taylor Swift album is a new era, a new theme, a new something. Like, Folklore was the introduction to this style, and like her talking about other things, that was completely new. Lover was like all about being in this one relationship, no more of these like personal breakup songs, etc. This, I get, it's a sister album.
Yeah, this
and
is
I wonder
only
if
the
I would
second
judge.
half.
I wonder if I would be feeling less concerned if this was just on Folklore. You know, I think this would just. But should I be treating it like it's just on Folklore?
Just pretend it's on Folklore. Pretend Folklore was an album with 31 songs.
Right, I'm just so used to when a new album comes out, it's like something new, and this is just like, oh, it's Folklore Part 2, which she said it was. I get that, she said it was. But part of me is like, oh, I want something new too, even though this is so good.
By the way, the number of songs on Folklore plus the number of songs on Evermore equals 31. 31 backwards is 13, Taylor Swift's favorite number.
Well, she's turning 31 in 3 days.
3 days from now, the December 13th, as I was going to say.
Sorry.
That was what I was leading up to. Captain Natty, tell me if you would, without having listened to the rest of the songs, what are you most excited for on this album?
Another song with Bon Iver.
Yes.
I cannot wait for that, to listen to that. Maybe see if she used my lyrics that I sent her.
Did you ever tell the Swifties about
No, so we were watching. Did we watch a bunch of Taylor Swift music videos one night or something?
That sounds like
something
us.
got me inspired. I think we watched a bunch of Taylor Swift music videos, and I was like inspired to write a song. And so I wrote these lyrics that honestly I think are pretty good. I think they're pretty good. I
This guy's 8 or 9 claws
It's pretty
deep.
personal.
He's passed out on the couch. And he's like, Scott, look, I wrote these lyrics.
Look, it's a pretty personal story, but I was like, this is like perfect for a Taylor Swift song. So I DM her like 3 days in a row because like there's 0% chance she sees this. Like, I'm totally tongue in cheek here. But I just was like, I kept sending it to her. I'm like, hey, if you want to use these, you're like, let me know.
You said it as
and I was like, well, I better, just in case she saw them, I better save the message, just show that I actually did write this. So maybe one of these songs is gonna have the lyrics I wrote. But I looked at the titles of the titles of each track, and none of them. There was only one that like maybe, but it wasn't from. It was like, oh, that theme is also in mine, even though like the word wasn't in mine. So it's definitely not. I mean, there's a 0% chance. She hasn't seen this. She's definitely. I'm sure she gets like 50 million messages a day.
Taylor, if you have seen his DM,
or if you watch this, I sent you one. Collab, okay? Like, I will also go by a pen. I will do anything.
Yeah, my name is Mark Dowry, William Dowry's brother. Anyway, there's 2 songs that I'm very excited for. Swifties that follow our Instagram will know that I posted about one on our story. Did you even watch our story?
I did.
So it's Cowboy Like Me. Friends of the pod will know that I am partial to Taylor's country eras, if you will. Cowboy Like Me, I'm hoping is a throwback to that. As I say it, maybe it's probably not. It's probably not super literal. She's probably not getting that cowboy aesthetic going. But let's see. Let's not lose hope before it's even out. The second one I'm really excited for is "'Tis the Damn Season."
Is that gonna be a Christmas song?
It has the potential to be, but either way, I think it'll be hilarious because it is the season, and as we know, cursing is always funny. Which is something that Taylor has started dabbling into in the Folklore Evermore era. I wonder if people will start calling it like the Folklore Evermore era.
Folklore? Folklevermore?
Folkmore.
Folklevermore.
Everlore.
Everlore. Except folklore came first.
Right.
Everlore rolls off the tongue though.
Folkmore.
Folkmore. Welcome to the Folkmore era, Swifties. Alright, we're sticking with it.
Yeah, if that catches on, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
We're claiming that. Evermore. This song also has a very similar title to Everlong by the Foo Fighters.
Okay.
So, maybe that's a reference to something.
Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking at top comments on YouTube. Is someone getting the best of you?
So, Swifties, we're going to keep this short. No more hot takes for us, but we will, as Captain Natty said earlier in the episode, be doing a full album review tomorrow.
Right. We want to get this video out tonight, and we also want to, be able to listen to the album all the way through before we record our hot takes. Obviously, you have to do that. So we'll record that tomorrow night. That'll come out this weekend. You'll get our full instant analysis before we do our normal deep dive. And yeah, you have that to look forward to. So.
Right. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We posted 4 very good memes about Evermore coming out. Let us know your favorite by liking them all. And anyway, Swifties, we'll see you hopefully this weekend if I can get that editing done.
Drop a like, hit the subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe button.
If you're new here, we have an actual podcast. You can follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, literally everywhere podcasts are. We also post them here, though. The latest episodes. If you want to look at prior seasons, you got to go to one of those podcast websites, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. So go there, links in the bio.
And click here for the previous episode.
Maybe.
Alright, bye Swifties.
See ya.